channel. How y'all doing today? Okay. I'm doing good. I've been I actually been writing like some of my little prayers down and manifestations and the stuff that I want. So I actually been busy, surprisingly, because lately like I just been so bored, so pregnant. I be seeing everybody on my TL drinking, smoking, and I can't do that, so it's alright. But I've been keeping busy. And today I was gonna do a story time on the day that I actually went into labor and when I gave birth. But before I had got into that, I wanted to share with you guys when I'm gonna be dropping videos, because I want to do one like every week or so, like probably like every other Sunday or Saturday or every Saturday, something like that. Because I'm going to be like getting more into it and taking it serious. And I feel like I got a lot of great content for real. And it's just so weird to me too, like hearing myself like just talking to y'all, but I'm really talking to myself, but it's alright. I feel like y'all there, y'all watching, so. But so I think I want to do it like every probably weekend or something. And I know I might do a vlog this Sunday for Easter, because me and my daughter, we're gonna dye some eggs. I'm gonna show y'all the basket I made her, and probably still get her dressed or something. I might not get dressed because we can't go nowhere. We usually like go to my grandma's house every Easter or so. Yeah, almost every Easter, but we can't really do that this year, since the coronavirus. And she swear up and down like nobody can come in her house, like we got it. And she's so, I don't know, she's like, this thing gonna take me out of here. Like, just, I don't know. But so yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna just dye some eggs with her, show you guys her basket, and just probably watch movies or something. I want to cook, but I don't know what I want to cook, so I'm gonna figure it out. And what else did I want to talk about? Oh, okay, so oh yeah, I might do a vlog Sunday, I said that. And then I might do another story time, because I'm really not doing nothing, so I got a lot of time on my hands. But I might do some more story times probably tomorrow or in the next couple of days, because I really got some good stories, and they so funny now that I look back at them. It's funny, like they're funny, and I think some of y'all will be able to relate to them too. So yes, but anyway, let's get into the video on the day I went into labor. Okay, so the day that I actually went into labor, it was March 12th of 2018. I had went into labor because, well, I feel like I didn't go into like full-blown labor, but it was there because I had a doctor's appointment probably like, I want to say 3 days before that, and the nurse had told me that I was like 3 centimeters dilated, and she had like put her fingers up there to scrape the lining, and she was like, that'll make you, go faster, like make her come faster or something. Like it'll give me more, I'll be more centimeters dilated basically. So that particular day, I just was noticing like she wasn't moving. Like I haven't felt her move that whole day, and it was crazy because Milani, she was in my stomach, she would move, especially because I felt like she was uncomfortable in there, and she was a big baby. Like when I was 9 months, like I went the whole dang 40 weeks. When I was 9 months, I felt like she was so big because every time like she would stretch out and like just try to move or something, like it would hurt, and I would have to like push her foot back down. So Like she wasn't really moving or anything. And then I know they tell you to like drink cold water or drink something sweet or try something hot, and you know, do all these things before you know, just come in, because you could just come in and it'd be nothing. So I had did that. I was, you know, I tried something cold, tried something hot. I even took a shower, just was anything, and I just felt uncomfortable. And my mom was so like fed up with me because I would complain about everything. That's one thing. Like when I was pregnant, I would complain about everything because every little thing would hurt me, or like I just felt uncomfortable. And every time I would go to the hospital, and it would be something, like it would be something to either where I had to stay there a couple hours. Don't look at my hair, it's messed up. But where I would have to stay there a couple hours and get fluids or something, because I could not eat or keep anything down with her. Like she was so picky that I lost weight with her, and was trying to, like anything I would eat, it was just always something. I would have to go to the hospital and get fluids, and then they give me medicine, and then I'd be able to eat something small there, but as soon as I got home, it would just throw up. I even throw up my stomach lining. So yeah, then we had, I had told my mom, like, I think I need to go to the hospital because I just don't feel right. Like, I feel uncomfortable. She not moving. And even when I walked, like when I was 9 months, it was just, at that point, everything was uncomfortable. Even her head, it was like down, like sitting down there, and it was just like, whew, I cannot do it no more. So when I had got there, I had told her like my information and everything, and they had prepped my room for me to go in there, but I wasn't quite ready because they said my water didn't break. But I want to say my mucus plug had came out and everything. My mucus plug had came out. Oh, and then they had gave me some medicine to break my water, and it took a minute for it to break. Like it took probably a couple hours, but I think they said I could have something to eat. I had ate and everything, and then my water had broke. And when I say, like, once your water break, it's that pain, like that's some real pain. I could not take them contractions, because soon as it happened, like it happened in the bed too, because I remember like it just was just gushing out, and I'm like, what is that? Because I thought, I hate when that happened. But I thought like my water had already broke, but they gave me medicine to break it, and they ended up breaking in the bed, and I just felt wet, and then like the contractions just start coming, and it was the worst. Like I was praying to God, I just kept saying, please God, please. And my mom right there like, this what you wanted? And I was just so upset, because it's like, no, I didn't. I was just trying. I don't even know, but no. But so my contractions was coming, and they I had told them I wanted the epidural. And what I didn't know that is when you get an epidural, nobody can be in the room with you. It's just, you know, the person who's doing it and then the nurse. So I was just so scared with that too, because, you know, if you, any little type of movement or anything, like it can go the wrong way. You can be paralyzed or anything. So I was scared with that, and my nurse was just not it. Like she was so rude. I was asking like, can I hold her hand? Like, cause this is my first time with this, and it's like scary. It hurt. Like you just feel everything, like just everything. And she was like just being so rude. And I was so happy when she got off, because I'm like you shouldn't even treat people like that. This your job. If you ain't want to be here, you know, you could go home. You don't have to do this. But so I just end up telling them, like, if I have a contraction, do not stick me, because I kept moving. And it's like when you do the epidural, you gotta put your legs up on like a little stool and like bend over so they could stick it in your back. Like they gotta feel your spine. So I was just telling them, like, if I move, don't stick me, because them contractions hurt to be, especially in a position like that. And then like you can't hold on to, like, she was being rude. Probably if I had another nurse, I would have been a little more comfortable if I could squeeze something. But it was like I had to just hold myself and just get that needle stuck in me. And finally they got it stuck in me though, and it just feels so weird. And it's like a long needle, probably like I'm probably exaggerating, but I swear that needle is so long. And then it's like they pull it out. Like you could still feel that. Like if you have a kid, let me know if you have a kid because like y'all know what I'm talking about. You can feel, just still to this day, like when you telling the story, I know y'all can feel the contractions. Like, whew, I can't do it again. But so then like they finally got it in. When they got it in, I was just clicking the button, like just clicking it to keep getting the medicine because I did not want to feel nothing. Like I did not want to feel anything. But so after that, my family had came back in. I think it was just my mom there at first, and then Milani's dad. And then Milani's dad. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This is my friend India texting me. So Milani's dad. And it was, I don't know, my birth story, it was kind of crazy because I was really scared. And then like what made it even worse, like after I had got my epidural and everything, I was just laying in the bed, and I think my mom had ended up going to go get my grandma, and that I feel like took forever. And then Milani's dad ended up stepping out in the hall, I don't know doing what, but I was so scared because I was in a room by myself. The nurses were taking forever to come back in to check on me. I didn't have my phone close to me, so I'm just in there and I'm thinking like, okay, I'm having contractions. Like, is anybody going to be in here when I give birth to this baby? My mom was taking all day. Milani's that I could not call him because my phone was across the room. My legs was like noodles. And the nurse, like, she was taking forever to come back in, so I could tell her, like, can you hand me my phone so I could see where these people at? And, so, what else happened? I think, like, a couple hours went past, and then my mom finally got back with my grandma, and then Milani's dad finally ended up coming back in the room. But I was so mad at them because I'm just like, where have y'all been? Like, where have y'all been? I've been in this room by myself. What is going on? Like, I was so upset. But in the end, I think I ended up having her at 5:32 p.m. March 13th. It was a lot because I was only in labor 12 hours, and it took me 2 hours to push Milani out because she was a huge baby, okay? Like, she was a huge baby. She came out 8 pounds, I want to say 8 pounds and 3 ounces. Whew, that's a big baby, y'all, I'm telling you. And then when I was pushing her out, she was like twisting her head, and I felt that, like, it was so, whew, you just feel it. And the doctor was so amazed too. She was like, oh my God, I never seen a baby twisting her. Like, that little girl is so smart. And then after I had her, like, I was just so happy. I cried, and I was just like, I was ecstatic for real. Like, that little girl is my best friend. I love her, like, so much. She is so freaking cute. She looked like me now. Like, I'm happy about that. When she came out, she looked like her dad. Like, they were twins. They were so cute. They were really so cute. But after I had her though, like 2 hours after I had her, I ended up having to go into emergency surgery because I had blood clots, and they were really huge. Like, they were like the size of her head. And I was really scared at that point too because everybody had gone home. It was just me, Milani, and Milani's dad. And when I had called the nurse in there, like, she was just like, oh my God, you lost so much blood. And she had to go in the toilet and because I had to use the bathroom, and all I remember is me using the bathroom, but it was like as soon as I sat down, like blood just started pouring out, and it was huge. Like you just heard it hitting the water, and I'm like, okay. And I got up and I looked, and it was so much blood. Like it was just so much blood. So when the nurse had ended up walking in, and I had told her, and she was just like, oh my god, like it was so much blood, and she just started digging in the toilet and getting the blood. um she was getting the blood out because she had to weigh it. I guess she was weighing it on the weigher, and she had caught like a cold something. I don't know what it was, but I just know like probably 3 doctors came in and 3 nurses came in, and they had told me to lay on a bed, and that she had to go like in my vagina, excuse my language, but in my vagina to scrape out the blood. And when I say like that was the worst pain of my life, like it was just the worst pain of my life, because I had just had Milani, dealing with the contractions and everything, and then having a whole human being put their hand inside my vagina to scrape out the blood. So it's their hand plus the blood like just coming out, and that wasn't working because I was still bleeding. So they end up having to take me downstairs, and I think they took Milani to the nursery, but I didn't know that. Like I just had got rushed out, and I didn't know. Like I thought she would come with me, but I didn't know that they ended up taking her to the nursery, and it was so like scary. That was just so scary to me, because me going down there and not knowing where my daughter was, it was like over the top. And then like them saying like, okay, we're gonna have to do a procedure for you to go under, and it's like a 50-50 chance. That was scary too, because it was like, what, 50-50? So it was like, oh my god, no, I can't. And I think I'd end up not doing it, and they had to give me, I want to say like 4 shots. That they gave me 4 shots in my right leg and like 3 in my left leg, and it was medicine to try to stop the bleeding and to just, I think, try to contract my uterus. I don't know what it was, because I had preeclampsia and high blood pressure towards the end with her. So with this baby now, I'm high risk, and it's just like that day was probably the worst, and I ended up having to get a blood transfusion, like 2 bags. And because after like I stopped bleeding and everything, it took probably like it was some hours, like really some hours, because I had called my mom and everything and told her like, I need you here with me, because there was nobody here with me. Milani dad ended up having to go back to school, so it was just me and Milani, and I was so scared, like just going through this by myself. And then I had to call my mom, and she called off of work and she came up there with me. But after that, I think I had to get 2 bags of blood put in me. I even got the little, I don't know if you guys can see that, these little 2 dots is where like it had to go in the blood. And I just remembering it being so thick, like thick and cold. So it was just, and that whole day out, I was blanked out. I did not see Milani that day. It was people in and out the room, because I just kept waking up in spells, like, and just seeing that it was people there. But so after that, I think that day I was fine. My mom ended up bringing my grandma up there so she could stay with me and watch over me, because I ended up been in the hospital longer than expected. But everything now is great. It's really great. And my daughter is so freaking smart and funny. Like, she is a character. You guys have to meet her, because she really is a character. Sometimes I'm like, who you talking to? Because she grown. She is 2 going on 22, I'm telling you. But this video ran longer than I expected. But I think I'm going to do a vlog for you guys, like I said, because that wraps up that story. It was long. But I think I'm going to do a vlog for you guys, like I said, probably Sunday for Easter. And we're just going to be chilling in the house, probably dyeing some eggs, we might play some games or something. Just try to make it fun since we're not really doing anything. Hopefully we can go for a walk or something. Because I just want to get out this house, and I know Milani do too. She actually going right now with her dad. But, so I might do a vlog Sunday, and then another story time with one of my friends. Because I think I wanted to tell y'all this story, about when I had got jumped and everything. Like, this, to me, is a funny, crazy story. So don't troll me when I tell y'all, because this is a funny story. But so yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, share with your friends, your family, and just thank you. And I know y'all see my nails. I was practicing on myself because this hand I did. But I got a nail kit, and I was practicing on myself and doing different like square sizes and lengths and everything, like, you know. But I gotta get better. But yes, thank you. See you guys.